For 120 years, NorthernLife has been involved in the global mission of reaching the world for Christ. From our spot here on the corner of Pretoria Parade and College Crescent, we've witnessed to the transforming power of the gospel from across the street and around our neighbourhood to across the sea and around our world. We have a clear world missions strategy which involves three components: partner, mobilise and build. So partner. We're blessed to be able to partner with cross-cultural workers for the gospel all over the world. We support church planting workers in North Africa and other parts of the Mediterranean whose identity needs to be kept secret because of where they are serving. We support Tobias and Heather Houston and their kids, Elijah, Rachel and Lydia, who are missionaries with Baptist Mission Australia in Mozambique. Tobias is translating the Bible into the language of the Yao, who are still considered an unreached people group. James and Ruth Mollenhauer are serving with MAF in South Sudan and play an enormously important role in the practical support and management of the home base for MAF pilots travelling all over North Africa. Mark Hughes is serving in Australia with Global Recordings Network and provides management on the ground to see the message of the gospel translated and recorded into thousands of different dialects to be distributed all over the world. Somchai and Sangthong Sunthorn Turasak are long-term missionaries based in Thailand and continue to be involved in leadership training and evangelism amongst the rural poor. Our second strategic component for World Mission is mobilise. This is all about getting our people from NorthernLife onto the mission field. Every year we budget for helping to mobilise people into short-term mission, either to explore World Mission as a calling or to use a particular skill to bless others overseas. Of course, this has been hampered due to COVID in recent years, but our prayer is that we will continue to be a church committed to mobilising workers for the harvest. The third part is build. Build stands for building capacity, and this includes our work towards global justice. We are thrilled to contribute to the massive gospel work of Bible Project and also Life Church's online platform for online church. These are two organisations who have blessed us immensely, and so we give to them every year. We also support the capacity building work of Chabdai, which we will hear about in more detail later. This is an anti-slavery organisation who work on every level to abolish slavery in all its forms around Asia. Kairos Prison Ministries. They do amazing evangelistic work in prisons across Australia. We support the administration of dozens of workers who teach discipleship in our prisons. We support and work with ICM, which stands for International Care Ministries. ICM work primarily in the Philippines amongst the world's ultra poor. They do amazing work training and equipping impoverished communities and pointing them ultimately to the truth of the gospel. Operation Mobilisation Myanmar. They do extensive ministry amongst the poor in this war-ravaged country. It is our privilege to support them, as well as the Myanmar Midwife Project, who are training midwives in Myanmar. We believe that this is a tremendous way to work with the big four honoured by the Lord in the Old Testament. They are the poor, the widow, the orphan and the refugee. The Baptist World Aid Ethical Fashion Guide is a powerful means to leverage big business to ensure ethical treatment of their workers in developing nations. We financially join in their efforts. On top of all of this, we support local workers in schools, scripture, evangelistic work, and have been raising money for this for many years now. So that's what May Missions Month is all about. The question is, will you be part of our fundraising efforts this May? We are aiming to raise $30,000 this year towards our existing budgeted commitments. Some of this giving is tax deductible, not all of it, but some of it is. If you would like tax deductibility, talk to Philip, our treasurer. This offering is normally something that is given above our normal weekly giving as a sacrificial offering for mission. But if for you just can't afford to give more, please don't feel burdened or stressed. God sees our heart and our capacity, and he totally understands. There's no pressure here. The offering goes until first week in June, and there is the card reader at the Pathways desk if that's helpful for you to give electronically. What a privilege it is to have skin in the game of the love of God advancing throughout the world to his glory. Hope you can be part of it.